So I've recently uploaded my 200th video to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to walk and talk you through how to be consistent on YouTube. But more specifically, I'm going to break down the 4-step process that I have evolved over the last couple of years of actually growing my own YouTube channel. And I'm going to pull back the curtain and show you inside my desktop in exactly how I implement each of these steps. So in order for me to show you how I've been posting every single week over the last couple of years without fail, I'm going to dive straight on over into my laptop. So the first step in my 4-part process is I research and plan. Now, the best way in order for you to do this is have some type of content bucket. I have a number of content buckets. These just help me group the pieces of content that what I'm going to talk about, and so you can actually rotate them through so your content is nice and fresh. So here we are on my YouTube channel, and in order to get a bit of an idea on my content buckets, you just have to simply click on the playlists, and I've actually grouped them into certain playlists. So I talk a lot about Kajabi. Kajabi is the platform that I know and love and I've built my entire online business on. So I have here a 30-day program with Kajabi. I do a lot of comparison videos, so Kajabi Versus is comparing the best software platforms on the market. Then I talk about my 5-step system, which I will actually touch on in this video as well, how to generate your online revenue streams. And then I talk about a lot about improving performance. So it's the last step, it's the why and the how to improve what you've just done and actually have a look at your analytics. Generate your sales, how to get results in advance. How to deliver your products, how to focus on student success. So if you've got any type of digital products, this will go into this playlist. Growing your audience, this is a key step in growing any online business, understanding their challenges. I have actually put a series of interviews together in a podcast playlist that they have on YouTube. And then I've got a various mixed review of Kajabi functions in this Kajabi review playlists. And then start or set up your office. This is typically tools on what you need to understand and what you need to do to set up your office. And then design your business. This is like step 1, spend time in the design stage. So typically, if I have an idea of what I want to talk about, I would bucket it in one of these buckets and then spread it out. And for me, for how I've remained consistent over the last couple of years and posted every single week is I plan, and then I plan in quarters. So for here, this is my folder structure. So this is not only my content buckets, but I like to structure my folders in this way. So I actually design my business, grow my audience, generate my sales, deliver my products, and improve performance. So in order for me to put YouTube videos out there to the world, it's under this stage. So this is the stage, growing my audience, is where I spend most of my time. I'm looking at growing followers under my own content creation, YouTube videos. So I structure everything in these folders so I know exactly where to look. So if I was to go, this year is to 2024 and we're now in Q3. So I like to plan out everything that I'm going to be talking about and adjust the titles. Then you can dive into doing the keyword research and get a little bit more fidelity. But for here, for today or this video, my 200 uploads, how to be consistent on YouTube. So what I would do is, first of all, how did I come up with this title? So I wanted to do something about consistent on YouTube. So I could just type that in the YouTube search bar, and you could actually use a Google Incognito window if you like. It's probably best practice too. But I'm looking at consistent on YouTube. Now, in order to try and find my title, the 200 uploads doesn't really matter. But for this video, I would just do like an underscore and then spacebar. All this is going to do is it's going to ask YouTube, is there any words that I'm missing here? What are people typing into YouTube about consistency on YouTube? So the first one that pops up here, how to be consistent on YouTube. Now YouTube is telling me that people are searching for this title. So this is probably going to be the basis of the title of this video, but I'm just going to put 200 uploads, how to be consistent on YouTube. Then again, part of my research, I'm going to have a look at something like, you can just Google word character count. I'm interested to try and get this under 50 characters. 60 if you can't get it under 50, but try and get it under 50 characters. As you can see down here, character count 45. That's great for me. I've got a keyword in there. I've got YouTube telling me that people are searching for this, and then I've made it my own with 200 uploads. So hopefully this will be a good title to actually base the rest of my content around. The second step of my 4-part system is I batch record everything. So if you see down here, these are my last videos that I have recorded. If I am on the road traveling, I don't really have a decent setup. So whenever I am at home in my studio, I like to batch record as many videos as you can. You can either edit on the road or you can edit fully, and then you can schedule them out and publish or drip feed as you go. Now, as you can see here, this is my calendar for today. I have content creation here. And this is my afternoon of content creation. I'm home for a few days and I'm literally just batch recording these. And in my channel dashboard, when you go into your content, you can upload your content, and then you can actually click, you can either save or schedule. You can actually publish your videos at a set date. So what I do is every video I upload, I then set the date to publish on a Wednesday of every month. So here, if you go into my actual channel, I am publishing content on a weekly basis. So this is weekly tips and tools for building an online business. But I can only do this if I batch record and try and get ahead of myself to actually store them on the cloud, or even better, upload them to YouTube and schedule them out. Now, just for me, the way I do this is I look at the quarter, I plan for the quarter, and I typically batch content for the month. So if I was to record 4 videos, I would try and record those early in the month. And then if, say, for example, like this week, I've got like 3 days to record, I'll try and record those early within those 3 days. And even going to the day, I try and record early in the morning so I have less distractions, and it's the priority focus that I put on my video and my content creation, because that is what drives my business. And the third point that I use is, we've actually touched on this a little bit, is actually using YouTube to schedule out your content. But I also use Kajabi. I have done other videos on how to send out emails with Kajabi, but for example, if I publish my YouTube videos at 3 p.m. UK time on a Wednesday, then my email in Kajabi would go out at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. And if I can schedule anything else, no matter what social channels you're using, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, if you can use either a scheduling tool or use it natively to actually set and schedule a post, you can do that. So you can actually set this up and forget about it, and everything will just get published on a schedule. And the fourth and the final point that I use is I have committed to a weekly publication schedule. So I've committed to myself to run this for the next 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. However I see my online business doing, content is driving my business. I'm not using any ads to grow this online business. So if I stop putting the content in the front end, then actually I wouldn't get any business out of the back end. So I have like scheduled weekly content, but I have scheduled that up front. I always like to have videos in the pipeline because life happens. And if I was just trying to record on a weekly basis, something might come up and I might miss a week. So try and record and try and get ahead of yourself and have as many content videos scheduled and ready to go so you can actually relax and sit back. If you think about it, if you're scheduling once a week and you have a week to schedule or create content for a month, the quicker you can get 4 videos done, record them, edit them, and then schedule them, the sooner you can relax and enjoy the rest of that month. It is not, when you think about it, it is not a super hard schedule to maintain. So the 4 steps once more then: research and plan, batch record, use scheduling tools, and then just commit to yourself that you're going to publish on a weekly basis. And hey, those weeks that I don't feel like creating content, do you know what I do? I create content anyway. Not every single bit of content or not every video has to be a home run. It doesn't have to be excellent, but just keep that consistency going, because YouTube and Google and all the algorithms, they will repay you, or they will reward a consistent online business. And so if you're interested to learn a little bit more about my 5-step system, you can get your hands on a free PDF guide. You can simply head on over to timpeakman.com/5 steps and learn my stupidly simple 5-step system for generating online revenue. It's a simple PDF. Download it, read it, implement it in your business, and hopefully you'll see success sooner than you hoped. So leave me a comment below if you have a specific challenge on YouTube itself, and I'll do my best to get back to you. But until then, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.